All right, and we're live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Or just Evan. Hello.
Oh, no, there's more than just the three of us.
Yay. There are just, yeah. So, hello, good morning. We are here every Sunday, as usual. You mute myself before I start playing, because, yeah, that would be great. Um, Sorry, we're like a minute late. I had technical difficulties because my power decided to go off only on this wall. So, the computer, the printer, all this, all the charging stuff. My phone's at 20%.
Your computer is off the wall.
Yeah, technically it's off the wall and on the table, but yeah. So we don't know if anybody else is coming today to
We
join
have
us
Michael.
on the camera. So
Oh,
we've got
yeah.
all you lovely peoples here with us, and that just means y'all are awesome because thanks to the computer difficulties, I haven't said anything about the stream, which means y'all remember I'm here every Sunday, and I appreciate that. So, your impatience was getting impatient. Sorry, I got here as soon as I could. I didn't know that that had happened, so I was in there making coffee. But my cats were fighting last night, so I don't know if the storm we had did it or if them fighting did it. I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time they've done it. Um, so we've got Seven here, Michael, Stephanie. Hello, hello.
Hello, Stephanie.
I'm gonna go ahead put the link out on Facebook and the
Oh,
Twitters and the
that's true.
Discords. What?
Daylight savings time might be confusing people, too.
Oh, was that this weekend?
That was last night. So it's an hour.
So what time is it now?
Well, to some people, their bodies might think it's still, an hour ago.
So it's spring, so we spring
Forward,
forward.
yeah.
So at midnight, wait, so at 2 a.m. when I went to bed at 2 a.m., it was really 1 a.m.?
No, 3 a.m.
Okay, it happens at 3 a.m.
No, when
Oh, yeah, it does happen at 2,
it
so it was
skipped
3.
over an
Okay.
hour.
I
There
never
was no.
remember if daylight savings time happens at 2 or 3.
I
I
thought it
don't know
was
why I don't
one,
remember
but I'm
that,
not
but
sure.
no, it's either 2 or 3 because
Then it
I
would
used
be
to get
two.
I used to get off at 2 or 3 every morning because I would do the midnight uh, bar rush and then get off after the bar rush after we did manual because I was the best one with math in my head, and it's the only reason I remember that it was either 2 or 3. But so people, well, nobody said anything about me being late, so
No, you're on time. You are
no,
the correct
no.
time.
Oh yeah, I keep thinking fall back. So people think it's 8 a.m. You're right. They're probably still sleeping.
Chloe is here.
See, I have everything electronical now, so like usually my watch would tell me that time had changed because it wasn't electronic. Now I got the freaking Gear 3, so I don't even know anymore. Everything changes itself for me. Okay, so Facebook, everybody knows. Hi, Chloe. Um, See, and I thought that was next weekend too, so thank you guys for being on top of that because I definitely wasn't.
Well, at least your clocks were.
This is true.
Because
I was
otherwise,
too.
you would still
I
be in
just,
bed.
dude, that's why I still feel drunk because I missed an hour of sleep. Yeah, yeah, definitely not gonna do Beam and Coke on a skip forward weekend again. Oh God.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the time jump that the bar goers hate
Mhm.
because it's an hour less of bar time.
See, and that's the weird thing because, um, depending on the state, they actually give a leniency on that
Mm.
and will let them stay open. Like when fallback, they will let them stay open to the new official 2 o'clock, so they get 2 extra hours, and then let them stay open until 2 becomes 3, whatever. That I
Now,
do remember.
during the fall back, you get to drink for an hour and just totally get that whole hour back.
Oh, 2 hours. You fall back 2 hours.
No, just one. It's always just one.
I don't think so.
Yes, that's how time works.
I don't know. I don't care. I
And
should put some fat in my coffee too.
We really don't need it anyway. Like,
No,
this is
not
the
anymore.
modern world.
Well, I know people say that it started because of farming and everything, but it actually makes sense because of the way, what is it, every day or every hour? I mean, every day or every year one, the earth loses like a second. So technically every 60 years we lose an hour as far as like the rotation with the sun. Love Discovery Channel. Useless information I can use here. Oh god.
I think we could
Uh,
just stay on this daylight savings time all year and no one would bat an eye.
mm-hmm. Chloe says, honestly, I'm super glad that all my clocks take care of this for me. I used to mess it up every time. I remember having to pull up the preview guide channel to figure out what time it was. Right? I did that too. And this is why I remember writers, not mathers.
But what if we're Marshall Mathers?
No. No. I'm good. There was talk, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, about getting rid of time zone changes because parts of Arizona do it and they're just fine.
Yeah, Arizona doesn't do it at all. And,
No, the northern part of Arizona does
oh,
because of,
really?
yeah, the tribal lands do it. Um, yes, many times, many times.
I think
Uh,
that's one reason they do it on a Saturday. So you at least have one day to try and get your act
right,
together.
but if you stayed home all weekend and you didn't know, because if I didn't watch the news at night, it wasn't getting watched because my mom had 2 jobs. My dad worked 2 jobs and worked from home. Nobody was watching news; they were working. So for about an hour, I had to watch the news and let my sister scream because she wanted her cartoons back, or put her a movie on so I could watch the news because I had to know what they were having for lunch the next day and what the weather was going to be so I know how to dress. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just checked I just opened the streaming list and you are the first person of daylight savings time.
Awesome. I feel special. Not really. I'm just the only one that didn't know about it. My alarm woke me up at the right time.
Oh, I don't think you're the only one that didn't know about it.
Oh, I'm sure I'm not. I'm very
I'm
sure I'm not.
wondering if the rest of our group is an hour ago.
Probably. I'm not gonna lie, you hit me up and I'm like, I don't want to get up. Now I understand why.
Well, I just said hi to the group.
I know, but I was laying there, my alarm had done went off, and I was like, I don't want to get up. I still feel drunk.
I don't want to.
That's kind of funny.
So,
Oh,
what are you working on today? Are you working on anything today?
Jack and my coffee's sounding really good right now. I am into chapter 4 as far as my editing, or not editing, but my outlining.
Okay.
And I remembered the major plot point. Let me rephrase that. I dreamed the major plot points last night
Nice.
for Unknown Happiness. So I wrote them down on a sticky on my board. So my board has 2 stickies. Watch me not be able to make that stay now. Hey, it stayed. So I'm waking on that.
I'm waking on that.
Turn into Bugs Bunny now.
Or the Vlasic pickles bird. That'll really poke up your turkey.
Oh God. I don't know, Chloe, about the international. Was it? I think they still have daylight savings time.
It's probably country by country. Like for us, it's state by state.
I know some countries do observe it, and some countries don't. So I don't know because I remember Alina talking about it. So I don't know. Yeah, I went to bed at 2 a.m. Or I guess technically 3 a.m. 2 a.m. What I thought.
Well, you went as soon as you went to bed at 2 a.m. It jumped to 3, which is just
Motherfucker.
rude of time.
God damn you.
Wait, I just had an hour of sleep without even trying.
Dude, that makes sense so much too because I thought I must have fallen asleep and woken up 2 hours later at 4 o'clock, and I'd only been asleep for an hour,
Yep.
which means I did wake up every hour on the hour like I thought I did. I didn't think I did. I thought I got a couple hours sleep first. Damn it. This day sucks. I'm going back to bed till it falls back again.
If you're only awake during standard time, then that's like 4 months.
Give up.
Because daylight savings time is like 8.
I give up. Oh God. I am actually interested to see, since I've never been in the state like that long. Um, like I came in May before we moved here, and I was so like curious to see everything. I didn't really pay attention to what time it got dark and everything. But somebody was telling me that it doesn't get dark here till like 10 o'clock at night. So I'm actually curious to see if they're pulling my chain or not. So, do we want to go with 15 or 20-minute timers?
I am good either way. I'm probably going to be doing some reading because I can't focus on anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Stewie's got it right. That's probably about what happened.
Because I barely slept last night, also.
Oh, God. Man, that was a rude awakening this morning. I just thought I wanted to sleep later. Y'all are telling me I was completely valid. Damn it. Okay. Um,
Someone should have told you last night.
you know. Okay, well, Thursday I was recovering from Wednesday night's attack. Friday was Kira's birthday. And yesterday I was drinking and working and watching TV. So, YouTube TV did not tell me. How dare it? Okay. I'm wanting to do 20-minute timers. Is that okay with everyone?
That's cool with me.
Let me pull that up. Come on, timer, you're being a doo doo.
First thing I'm going to check during each sprint is how warm it is outside because it's supposed to get really nice.
And really nice to you is what?
Like almost 60.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What? Why is it you get warmer, I get colder this weekend? That's not fair. That's
I
not fair.
I think it's a 1 day thing.
One day only.
Mhm.
You know something I hate? I can never find my pretty little bomb timer, this little timer, until I pull this bomb up.
Well, you
I
can
don't
pull
know.
that one up now if you want it.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that though. And here's my computer being stupid today. This is why we had technical difficulties this morning. Because nothing wants to work correctly.
Hey, Molly Burke. I love her.
I love Molly. Me and Kara were talking about her the other day, and yeah, see, she's on here a lot. That music,
Those are
freaking.
like the same things I listen to also.
Dude, this one has become my favorite right here. I don't know why it's not the top. The underwater scenes.
Hmm.
You got me started on listening to the music, and I was like, the waves are just. I can't do the waves because like the crashing. I don't know. I just can't do the crashing. So like, but I love the ebb and flow when you're underneath the water,
Hmm.
and so yeah. Oh, shut up, phone. I don't care if people see my history. I'm very odd, so it's not like you would. Y'all know this. Not like anything would surprise you guys. Not at this point, anyway. Okay, so we'll start the timer in 2 minutes. While we're doing that, what is everyone working on this morning? And Jason, you said you were reading. Are you reading anything in particular, or just reading?
I am actually reading like Pathfinder gaming books just because I haven't read them since I got them however many years ago, and it's a horror module,
Yeah.
and it's just really fun.
What was that book that they came out with before? Oh god, it's a gaming book. I gave it to my sister, and it's like obvious. Halo.
Okay.
Um, I actually got curious, and I read that last year. It's kind of cool. Like I thought it was just gonna be like straight. This person fights this person, like manual type. But it's actually kind of a story behind it. It's kind of cool.
Well,
Uh,
this is a role-playing game module, so it's definitely got a story behind it.
I wish, and I don't. They could have this. I don't know. I wish they had the Assassin's Creed as like a novel. Is that a thing? Does anybody know? Because I would love to read the story.
They probably do.
See, I got started with Myst. Like I played the game and I couldn't figure it out, and so my dad bought me the book, and I did not know that gaming and book was like a coexistent thing at the time. And I remember the book, like y'all think my book's big, like put mine and Stewie's together. It was huge. And we're talking little ass like romance writer words too. It was small ass words. It has to be like bigger than anything I've ever seen from R. R. Martin or anybody else. Freaking huge look encyclopedia. But it was so freaking good if you could keep track of it. Talking about tunneling through time and like a physical like tunnel and going from
I
one world to the next. It was amazing.
I read one, but I think it was later in the series.
Yeah. So somehow throughout life, I got rid of that book, and now I'm like, not only do I want the book, but I want the entire freaking series, whether I ever go back to playing the game or not. So cool. And I missed the timer. Ain't I just smart? Okay, I'm gonna shut up now, and we're gonna write. Hello, Elizabeth. If your name is really Elizabeth Fairfax, I freaking love it. All right, three, two, one, go. I'll just have to shut up earlier next time. Unlikely. Oh no, I didn't. I muted the boom.
Oh no, your boomness.
Oh no. That stinks. I like hearing the boom.
Well, you can skip it to the very end just to hear the boom.
What the heck? I can barely hear you. My sound went out.
You can barely hear me because I put my microphone up because it's retractable.
Oh, well, just do that then. All right. So while we were gone, we had Eva show up and Misha. Hi, hi, hi. And Cash is getting ready and will join us here in a minute. My shirt is very true right now. I had to, while we were in the stream, go get a soda as well as my coffee.
Yes, but you need more caffeine because you lost your sleep.
Yes, yes. We'll go with that. That's why. Oh, that's why I'm always fisting the big mug on Sunday mornings.
Wait, what?
In my huge coffee cup.
No, your choice of verbiage there.
Hmm. I I can't do straight black coffee since I grew up on straight black coffee, so it's got creamer and sugar in it, so it's always yummy. Um, but which is kind of stupid because all my Ryder mugs that I would rather have are small, but I need more caffeine than that. But it's so big that I have to have something cold as well.
I cannot do coffee.
I love coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee.
Well, I can, but it has some major consequences.
Yeah. Sometimes it does me, sometimes it doesn't. I never know. So, how did everyone do? I didn't
Uh,
get much done because I was pulling up everything, but I think I got, we got 4 pages outlined.
I got a little red and I was able to check the temperature outside and it's not quite comfortable yet.
Not quite on the verge of being comfortable.
Yeah, it's a tit nipply right now.
I feel like outlining is like almost harder than editing because I somewhat remember the story, so I want to edit like all the notes I have in there, and I can't because I'm just outlining really hard. Now I know why Rachel like puts it on something else to read it where she can't edit. Mm. Um, so Michael edited 397 using Pro Writing Aid. Misha just got started. Chloe wanted to write, but then I continued to live tweet through the sentences. Eva got set up, working on poetry today.
I'm in that position where I have a whole bunch of stuff to do.
Bye, Elizabeth.
Well, I have
See
whole
you
bunch of
later.
stuff I want to work on. And one thing that I definitely should prioritize, which is your stuff. But
It's fine. You
because
got another week before I touch it.
because I need to prioritize that, it makes everything else seem a million times more interesting.
Of course.
Whatever's the most important is the last thing you want to do, just because it's most important.
Yeah, this is true. I know I want to get to editing so bad, but I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to touch it all week next week. So there's no point because I would forget where I was. So
Yeah, I'm still in the opening sequences. Like, we haven't even reached the main character yet in my notes.
gotcha. Well, no, I just like some of the things we talked about. I just want to go ahead and be deleting, but I'm like, then when he goes to edit it, he's gonna be like, "What? Wait, where'd that go from?" So I'm having to pull myself from doing that because I'm like, oh, that would take like 2 minutes. It'd be fine. But Michael says it's about 40 degrees in Canada at the moment.
Yeah, it's about 10 degrees warmer here.
I'm always curious what it is in Canada just because we send so many things that way. Um, but just like the one right above us, I don't really have to worry about the rest of it because we send it from other warehouses. So,
Oh, that's what you're talking about sending there.
yeah.
I'm like, sending what?
Sending product. We even like send stuff to Alaska. It's really different. I'm not used to having to worry about Alaska. Sending things. I did not know that FedEx had freighters.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently they do. They suck at picking up when they say they're going to pick up, but they do. Called them
well,
that morning and they came like at 3 o'clock right before we left. It's like you were supposed to be on a barge already today. What really? Ow! Can y'all not fight with me involved? Jesus. Just got a claw to the hip.
I have worked in two different jobs that got shipments from other places, mostly out of state, and the number of times that the shipments were late when, you know,
Yeah.
you've got the people scheduled to deal with the shipment at a certain time, and now you've got extra people with nothing to do, and then the shipment comes in and you've got no one to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Devin. Animal attack. One of these days, the scaredy cat's gonna realize he's older and bigger than the kitten. Till then,
Meow.
I'm jumping every time I hear. Did y'all see that? I literally jumped. God, scares the crap out of me, dude. The dog's over there watching, like I'm not in this one. I know better. Oh God. Um, what was I gonna say before they scared the crap out of me? Oh, you never know because like we sent something to Phoenix and it was in perfect condition when I put it on the truck, and then it got to Phoenix and they sent us pictures and it looked like the thing had been through a tornado, and I'm like, it's all black and dirty, and I'm like, I didn't send it like that. I think I know better. And that was just on the road. Like I don't know what they did with this crap. All right. Do we want? Go ahead and start another in a half a minute.
I know we had issues with our distribution center when I worked in PetSmart, but that's because our distribution center people were on crack.
I'm thinking ODFL's distribution centers are on crack too. All right, and three, two, one, right, or edit, or whatever you're doing. All right. How did we do?
I got 217 words, and then I got distracted by the 7 little-known swimming spots in Oklahoma that will make your summer awesome. So that's where I'm at now.
There are a couple I've been to. Um, just going through when we were traveling.
Well, so like I've already started booking our float down the river trip in May because the first campground opens May 8th that weekend. So I'm already like, yep, let's go ahead. It's only $45 to camp and float the river, camp for 3 days and then float the river. Let's do that. And then it's these swimming holes. Oh, you mean we need to go somewhere and go swim? Man, count me in.
When I used to go to Tennessee every year, and we used to go rapiding down the Nantahala River, I will never forget some of the places in the river that was so cool to jump into. A couple of them had whirlpools that would like kick you out, and a couple of them were just cool little swimming holes that were like cut into the river, and it was really cool. Some of the best memories ever.
I love
Uh,
it.
that's cool. You're doing that in May, and then up to Oregon with us in June. That'll be cool.
Yeah, because the rest, like, I'm trying to do stuff that's here so I can save my money because I got to pay for that plane ticket to Oregon. So, so I'm like, what can I do in Oklahoma that's going to
Mhm.
be cheap or free? And there you go.
Let's see. 7, 8 lunch. Chloe finished a sentence and wrote about 12 words. And Rosalind came. Hello, hello. I did 3 pages of developmental edits. Awesome. I got done with chapter 4 outlining. So I got some stuff done. Now I gotta see how many words were in that chapter and verify.
I checked the temperature outside, and I guess I'm reading done. And I checked in with Meadow, who has like all the family over at her house right now, so is unable to break away from that.
I bet Jordan wishes he was at work. Maybe he is at work.
Maybe he is. Who knows?
Get me away from all these kids. Imaginary phone call. I gotta come in. Oh
Right.
man, I could just see him doing that.
Oh, snap. Go treehouse camping at Tiger Safari Zoological Park in Oklahoma. Snap, crackle, and
Treehouse camping. Oh, hell yes.
right.
I
Treehouse
would,
camping.
I would
It's
love,
real.
I would love to like not even camp in one, but live in a treehouse.
Did you see there's a series, I think it was on HGTV or Animal Planet, that was like extreme tree houses?
Yes, I've seen that, and I
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen
also
that.
I
Dope.
love I love watching Treehouse Masters. Oh, so great.
those were so gorgeous.
There was one I seen where like in the middle of the rainforest they were able to like somehow hook up Wi-Fi and stuff like that to them so that the guy worked from home and he was some kind of software developer, but he worked from home and so like they just decided to go off grid to the Amazon. It's like that would be so freaking cool. Wake up with a monkey next to you though and be like, "Whoa, hello, good morning." Look
Y'all,
down.
she has like a kangaroo wrapped up in like a blanket next to her. Oh shit! It's snap. Okay, y'all. You know what? I just got super duper excited. This has nothing to do with my story. My stories ain't even set in Oklahoma, but it's okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
Well, Jesus never went to Australia either.
The short story. Jesus never went to Oklahoma. Man, y'all just don't know. Hey, chill out.
Hmm. Y'all can't see if the doggy has decided to grace his presence over here. He's like, yeah, y'all go fight in the living room. I'll move to the bedroom.
Hey, you'd rather have the doggy in there than the kitties fighting.
Yeah, especially the one that's claws grew back. Jesus. So, Scaredy Cat, when we got him from the shelter when he was a kitten, had already been declawed. And so I don't know if he was declawed too soon or what, but all of them, well, probably about half on each paw, front paw, grew back. So he's got just enough claws to get you good.
That's I don't want it.
And I'm,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I, we declawed the other one um, out of necessity. I don't declaw animals. I think that's wrong. But she, because she was so malnourished, her claws were actually growing back into her pads. So we had to, um, because like we waited, but they kept trying to regrow into her paws. So he is the only one with claws, and until our last cat, he did not know he had claws. He never used them. Now he's like, I've got these. I'll use them to get out. He doesn't like scratch on stuff, but when he's running or something like that, claws extend and it hurts. So before you were doing that, Cash, what were you planning on doing for the stream this morning?
Well, y'all, my head hurting, so I'm just trying to keep my streak going on for the words. I'm like, I'll wait till Monday. It's the weekend. I'ma just free write until it's time to crochet. Cause yeah, I need something where my brain don't have to focus too hard. Cause my head has been killing me for like the last 4 days. And honestly, I think so. The type of migraine condition I have, I'm not supposed to take ibuprofen and
Hmm.
acetaminophen products, but that's what I had to take when I had the flu. And so I'm wondering if having to put
Mm.
all that in my body to flood my system is why I can't get rid of these migraines now.
It probably is because it thins your blood too much.
Yeah, because I like it's like every day. Like it's like I'll go maybe like an hour without feeling pain, and then the rest of the day, like my head just won't stop hurting. I've been sleeping like the whole weekend.
See, that was me yesterday. Like, I can only, because I'm so susceptible to medicine. Did I ask for your permission, phone? Um, um, because I'm so susceptible, I can only take any type of Tylenol or anything with acetaminophen once. After that, it thins my blood too much to where it not only does it not help, but it makes the symptoms worse.
Mm.
So I can only take three of anything, Tylenol, Advil, anything, and then I'm done. I just have to wait it out. That's why yesterday I was like, I woke up at 11. I was back in bed by 1 for a nap. Like that's all I could stand because the headache was going away. But I tried to get up and do some stuff, and just hearing voices or like I tried music, I tried streams, I tried everything, and even music was just killing my ears and my head. And I was like, all right, time to go back to bed. As soon as Kira left for her birthday horseback riding, it's like it's bedtime again. I didn't get up till it got dark.
And a lot of people have sensitivities to certain chemicals that will guaranteed give them migraines. Like with
Hmm.
my mom, it's aspartame. If she has anything with aspartame in it, it's donezo.
See, and my mom's the exact opposite because she drank so many sodas for so many years without knowing that aspartame was a bad thing that she actually got aspartame poisoning. So
Oh
she
wow.
yeah, she tried to cut back once the doctor told her that's what was wrong and why her legs are always hurting and stuff like that. She tried to cut completely off, and she had migraines to the point she couldn't even get out of bed. So then she just tried cutting back, and for a while, Pepsi quit putting aspartame in their stuff, so she was fine. She could drink like one Coke with aspartame a day, and
Hmm.
she'd be fine. And then the rest of the day, no aspartame. Well, now Pepsi put aspartame back in their soda, so
Oh damn.
yeah, so she has to just
Right back.
deal with it.
Well, that's
So
just the diet sodas.
Yeah.
The regular don't have aspartame.
No, regular Pepsi does.
It shouldn't. Why would it? Why would they put aspartame in regular? There's
I
no
don't
need
know.
for artificial sweeteners when they've got the corn syrup in it.
Yeah, I don't know. She cuz she hates the taste of Coke because she drank so many diets for years. So, Pepsi had aspartame-free Pepsi, and um so she was drinking that for a while, and they came back last year and said they were putting aspartame back in their sodas. And so she quit having to drink those, and so now she's just having to deal with the taste of regular Coke. She's always been a Pepsi drinker like that. So, I don't know. It's weird. We can do another one in 4 minutes. I found a new bomb. We'll see what it does. I like the bombs because I don't get copyright strikes.
Well, as long as it doesn't have music at all, then it's not going to give you any.
Right. No, I know. I'm so sad. That's why I like the bombs. uh, there's a couple 30-minute ones I like too. Mm. It's got like a sci-fi look to it. I like it. No, don't start yet. I clicked on it and it started. No, stop it.
My bad, y'all. I'm back.
Damn. The cash ran away from us.
Yeah. It'll
Oh,
make it stop real quick.
the cash ran away from me a long time ago.
You know what? You know what? Y'all. Okay, so I'm about to send y'all this link for this couples only spot that has goddamn hot tubs in the cabin. Like, I just can't even. I'm
Is
like,
it a treehouse cabin?
so it's not a treehouse cabin. I'm trying to find the treehouse one, but I'm like looking in it now. But this one is like it has like fire pits and hot tubs, and you can order massages. Yeah,
Oh, that's
I'm just.
pretty. That's in Eagle Creek. I know where that's at.
I was like, Oklahoma just got a lot more stuff than they be trying to act like they do. It's
All
like
the
y'all
states do.
advertise better.
Mm-hmm. All the
Let me
states
Oh
see
my
have.
y'all
god.
market in person. I promise you, I'm gonna get some people to come to your stuff because I'm like, ooh,
That's gorgeous. That's right on the river.
right? And like half of them are on the river, and the other half of the cabins are on the lake.
Oh, that's pretty.
We got a winery and a vineyard in Oklahoma. You gotta be kidding
Yeah.
me.
How do you live in a state and you don't know it's great things?
Very easy. I bet you if you went to onlyinYourState.com and you'd find some stuff you had never heard of too.
I did for Nebraska and they ain't got shit. It's one of the reasons I moved.
I'm sure they got some hidden gems in
I'm
Nebraska.
about to say in Nebraska, because I know
What
when
they
I was up
consider
there for
hidden
my last
gems.
wedding, we found a lot of stuff to do.
When you consider a bridge over a freeway a hidden gem, you ain't got many hidden gems. I'm sorry. It's like number 3 on like the top 10 best things for Nebraska. And
No, I'm about to go
no,
look right now. You over here talking shit about Nebraska. I ain't even from there, and I'm gonna look it up. Like,
Oh,
I was not standing for Nebraska's blasphemy right now.
Cash is standing up for
Right.
Nebraska. No, I know there's lots of shit going on in Michigan because Michigan is a very nature-heavy state.
well, the problem is Nebraska is just so flat. What
Nebraska
people,
has a choose your own adventure
yeah, it ain't that
hotel.
great.
That sounds cool. Like a
The, I,
choose your own adventure in real life, like that. Those books used to be my shit when I was a kid.
Isn't that just
like,
called life?
Right.
okay, so they do have like this Anne of Green Gables bed and breakfast is really pretty. I will say that. But like one of their attractions is I mean, almost all their attractions are like bars in Lincoln that I've been to, and they're not that great. They're just regular
I will say
eateries.
I am on the front page, and there's a whole bunch of like restaurants and dining
Yeah,
and stuff as attractions. I will say that like I'm on page number one of the only in your state, Nebraska. It's a bunch of like dining
yeah.
stuff.
Now, like South Nebraska has a lot of trails that are really pretty, but they're all man-made trails. They're not like, I don't know. It's all like everything in Nebraska that they say go and see. It's all man-made stuff. I mean, there are some pretty walking trails. I will give you that. Like, because you got the Missouri River that goes through there and stuff, but it's not worth driving through half the state to get to. But I'm gonna look up Washington. There's some,
I bet
I
there's a
mean,
lot in Washington.
yeah. I mean, because like Nebraska's all like farmland and stuff like that. So, I mean, their big time at having fun is going to the, oh Lord, what do they call them? The little hometown, like they block off Main Street and have like little hoedown things. Um, that and the Sandhill Cranes.
Yeah, I seen that was something that came up the Sandhill Crane.
Yeah, like I will say this: they did last year, year before, they did find some kind of like snail that was thought to be extinct or something like that. But
That is the most
yeah,
random thing. Yeah,
there's things.
we got snails that wasn't extinct. It's so random.
Yeah, some UNL college student found it. I don't know.
Wow, they got a floating villa on Lake Murray. Oh wow. That's Oklahoma, not Nebraska. Sorry. I had to
Yeah,
switch.
because Lake Murray's not Nebraska.
I had to switch to something more interesting. I was like, I really don't care about food right now. I want some adventure in my life.
Oh wow! Spend the day with wolves at Wolf Haven International in Tenino, Washington. Wow! Walla Walla Sweet Onion
So
Festival.
if you're watching this live, www.onlyinyourstate.com is what we're on. So
Yes, Nebraska is very hee haw. It is, yes, yes, it is very hee haw. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, yeah. Now I'm really wondering what they call those things. Because people will like literally drive for hours to go to this little podunk town that's like the city population is like 30 just to go to this little hoedown looking thing that you have to pay $5 to get in the gates of 2 blocks that you can hear the music from just so you can drink the beer because all the beer's within the gates and everything's closed. I used to live in one of those towns, and there was not much to see when you lived there, much less go dance to. Like, I can listen to the music from my house at that point, drink in my
I
own front
found the
yard.
tree houses. I found the tree houses. Oh snap! What Jay's sending me about Michigan? Hold on.
Oh,
Oh
it's
snap!
nice.
It's pretty.
Mhm. Michigan is especially when you get
Oh, yeah.
out of the southern part of Michigan, 'cause it's like the very lowest part of Michigan is very flat, but it gets more like adventure wilderness as you go farther north.
Oh, yeah, closer you get to Canada. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, basically, Devin, it's a street dance. They have a name for it. I don't know what it's called. I didn't understand why it was called that when I lived there. I don't understand now. Some weird name for it. But, oh, that's pretty. See, give me rivers and lakes any day.
Hmm. Well, you're in Oregon, or no, you're in Washington,
You know,
Yeah.
Washington.
and that is what. Well, both Washington and Oregon are very much like Michigan. The only difference is Michigan is buried in freaking snow half the year.
Hmm.
It's like,
No, it wasn't square dance, Roslyn. I won't think of it on this stream. I'll have to like research what it's called, but it's basically a street dance that you can listen to outside of the gates.
see,
That's cool.
I
All right.
I really like Michigan during the warm months. It is very pretty here.
See, I want to go to Sturgis so bad. There's supposed to be some like really pretty natural stuff around there, but I don't really know much about Michigan. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Why did that just do So I don't know where we were with the timer.
I think we got about 2 minutes left. But an 18-minute sprint is fine.
Yeah, that's perfectly okay.
Sorry about that, guys. My computer has been running slow all morning since my power went off, and it just said automatic repair and shut down. So I had to pull the laptop out. I don't know what that was. All right, I guess 18 minutes. How did we do? I got all of one point written.
I ain't write nothing. I'm still stuck on that only in your state website. Don't judge me.
Hey, it's if you're looking at cool natural places, that can actually refill your well.
Right. Like I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness. Oh, is this zip line in place? I just got excited.
Because, I mean, I was looking at the couple of cabins that you were showing us, and those were sparking my imagination.
Yeah, if it's good for research as well as filling your well at the same time.
So you're not wasting time, you're researching.
Yeah, there we go. Go with that.
Diagnosing your PC. Well then. I don't know. I never shut off my computer, so Lord knows what it's diagnosing. Since my computer is my TV as well. Gosh. Get a new camera so I don't have to have the laptop open, and I don't know. Okay, how did everybody in the chat do? Real quick. It wouldn't be a stream without gremlins, right?
Nope. It wouldn't be an AuthorTube stream in general without gremlins.
I want to know who doesn't have gremlins on their stream, and how do I prevent them?
Nobody. Jeez. Everybody has had a gremlin attack them at least once.
Right.
Even the bigger AuthorTubers.
Yep, you look at any of Brooke or Kate's streams that they do, someone's always dropping off.
Right.
Even Tamara's, we had a robotic CJ. So.
Oh, for a while there, Tamara was dropping off like every stream.
Oh, goodness. That's crazy. All right, I know, Cash, you got to get to your other stream. So
it starts at 1:30, so.
Oh, okay.
Or 12:30 a.m.
Okay. Because I was hoping somebody could tell us what'd you do for the stream, what'd you do for this sprint, how did everyone do? I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I mean, I can take. Problem is Unknown Happiness is on the desktop. It's not on my external hard drive. So I can't even take my external hard drive and put it on the laptop to work. I have to wait on whatever happened to my computer.
Oh, it's just busy deleting Unknown Happiness.
Don't. God. So mad right now. I mean, it kind of explains why I was going slow all morning, but it wasn't going slow last night, so what happened?
What explains why I was going slow all morning?
Well, and the other thing is okay, my tab, my bookmark bar, I used to have 20 tabs where no matter what went down, I had the tab for it. And I did not know that when I switched my mom's computer over, I didn't know it was still linked to my Google account. So when I deleted all the bookmark bars off, thinking they were just stuck onto the computer, they're actually linked to my Google, so I have no bookmarks anymore for any of my sites.
Oh no!
Yeah, I've only
that
gotten.
Sounds like hell on earth.
I've only gotten. Yeah, I've only gotten 3 back up. My editing ones that I was already currently using. So, yeah. I was hoping to get some words written before my daughter comes back at noon from her sleepover, but don't know if that's going to happen now. Chloe says wrote like 50 words and took some snaps of my cats. Yeah, I use flash drives too, but I took it all off my external hard drive so that I could work on some stuff, and then I was going to put it all back on today, and I haven't done that yet. So hopefully it auto recovered, which I didn't change anything, so I don't know. Do we want to go ahead and wrap up? And I can figure out what my computer's going to do. Jayce, you want to go ahead?
I am Jayce Maxwell. I am an author and editor, and my first book, Blood Type, is in the process of being revised.
All right, Cash.
Hi, everybody. I am Kashay. I write short stories and poetry, and I'm currently working on my first novel, although today has been very distracting with the random places in Oklahoma I did not know exist. And I've been here for 29 years, so there's that. I will be having Crochet Chit Chat at 1:30 Central Time, like that 2:30 Eastern, to help everybody out. Ooh, my lips look super dry. Let me fix that. Sorry. I just saw that and it threw me off. It's like, oh, my lips look great. Oh, no. So catch me there. I do stream on Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll be able to see the lovely Miss Amber there with me most nights. So check me out there. Thank you for having me. Sorry I was late.
You're fine. Time change screwed everybody up, including myself, apparently. Since Meadow's not here, I will say we are having our AuthorTube Writers Retreat on June 6th through 8th. If you can join, make sure you let me or Meadow know. We've already got the cabin booked, so we are good to go there. House, cabin, whatever you want to call it. It's a really pretty house. It can fit up to 12, so let us know. And then as far as I go, I'm here every Sunday at 9 a.m., no matter what the time is, apparently. Whether I know what time has changed or not. And then I do videos every Wednesday if I can quit being sick. So other than that, make sure you go to Cash's channel, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.